Hey guys, this is Gavin back on this channel, and yes, I watched it. So, let's get into the review. Alright, before we get into this episode, yes, I did watch Season 2, Episode 2, Watching Stars. And I didn't feel like making a video back then, so I made a community post giving you my rating. If you haven't seen the community post, I'll just straight up tell you it turned out better than I expected. Sure, I didn't give this episode a perfect score, but I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I was thinking 3.5 out of 5. There's that little conflict with Blitz and Luna. I didn't really like that scene. So, and once again, it turned out better than I expected. So now, let's get into Season 3. No, I'm sorry, Season 2, Episode 3. I forgot what it was called. So, now, wait. It starts with Moxie going to Luna, telling her that he has lost 2 pounds and that he's not fat, as Luna fat shames Moxie. And then Millie comes in very angry because she bumped into her ex-boyfriend. And then so Millie, Moxie, and Blitz go on a trip. And they go see Moxie's dad. And well, I'm gonna explain this plot as the best as I can. Okay. And then we wait to learn that Moxie did not have a very good childhood. His dad was abusive. And his parents got divorced. And then we later learn that Moxie used to have this boyfriend, which turns out to be Millie's ex-boyfriend. I forgot what his name was. I don't remember his name, so yeah. And then Moxie's dad forces his son to marry this villain, even though he was already married to Millie. So, yeah, that's pretty much the plot of this episode. Is the best way I can sum it. Now, I knew this episode was gonna be good, as Helluva Boss has grown on me a lot. Ever since October 2021. So, now my thoughts of this episode is, I freaking love this episode. It was funny and kind of sad. We got the Moxie's ex-boyfriend was an interesting villain. And that's what I love about Visually Pop, where they introduce new characters. Some of them you feel for them, other times they're just very unlikable. And there was a callback to Season 1, Episode 2, where they showed Lulu and all fucked up. And there was... This episode made me laugh so damn hard because there were a whole bunch of dildos. But of course they were censored because it's YouTube. No one wants to see a dildo on YouTube. I just burst out laughing. Like, I didn't know Moxie had a boyfriend before Millie. So, and the mother funny part is where Blitz had sex with the ex-boyfriend. Like, oh, I was like, oh, he's gonna cheat on Stowers. And of course, the best part of every damn episode is the killing spree. Like at the wedding, they killed so much people, like, and they're shoving dildos in their mouths. Like, this episode was so random. Like, when is in Helluva Boss episode not random? And it's the good kind of random. And also, I forgot to mention, we waited when that ex-boyfriend bailed on Moxie during a heist, and then he ends up getting Moxie arrested, and that's how Moxie met Blitz. Overall, now back to my opinion on the episode. I can easily say by far, this is probably the best episode of the season by far. I enjoyed it. It's Season 2, Episode 1. Watching Stars was a very awesome episode, but it was the weakest in Season 2 so far. Like, they had, I like how they had a cameo of Brendan Rogers, who provided the voice for Blitz. And his YouTube channel. And the origin of Luna was very sad. Like, it made me want to cry. And this episode made me want to cry, where Moxie is forced to marry his ex. who he also dated his actual wife. Like, it was so sad. Like, he was crying looking at photos of him and Millie. Like, I didn't cry, but I wanted to. I mean, I'll not admit, it was not as sad as Season 2, Episode 1, where Stella's divorced Stella, which is honestly very satisfying because you know my opinion on Stella. So, yeah. Overall, this is at the top of my list. And I can't believe I did not expect that. It actually topped the pilot episode, which was at my number 3 spot of best Helluva Boss episodes. I did not expect it to be that good. And now that I watched it, I think I want to watch it again. Because, you know what, I don't know how long I can't believe how long I've been talking about this because I did not expect to love this episode that much. Like, anytime they release a new Helluva Boss episode or has been episode, I get nervous a lot. But so far, Wigglypuff has not disappointed me. And I don't think she ever will. Overall, Season 2, Episode 3 of Helluva Boss is one of my all-time favorite episodes, and I can't believe I'm about to get it this waiting. I did not expect this at all, but I don't care. It deserves a perfect 5 out of 5. There was not one thing I would change about this episode. I can't find any major issues with it. And this is an episode that I am going to remember very well. So it is behind Season 1, Episode 6 and Season 1, Episode 1. I don't think any episode will top those two. But this episode was very close. And I can't wait for this summer to see what they're gonna do with Hazbin Hotel. Like, I have been wanting to see another episode of Hazbin Hotel for a long ass time. Ever since I fell in love with the pilot episode. And became so obsessed with it. Like, we had seen some sneak peeks. Oh, yes, I had seen the sneak peeks of the scenes and the characters' new redesigns, which I don't feel like making those videos anymore. The next time you will be hearing about Aspen Hotel is probably during the summer when it comes out. So, yeah, I can't wait for Aspen Hotel. I want to see the characters develop. Aspen Hotel has also grown on me a lot. And is quite literally one of my all-time favorite shows. And I can't wait for the series to come out this summer. Okay, so back to Helluva Boss. Go watch this episode. If you're scared, I just want you to know. Don't worry about what happens. I think for the most part, you'll be satisfied. Go watch it. So anyway, I didn't expect this to be a very long video, but this episode blew my mind. So anyway, that is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.